Hi guys, my name's Joe Hollick and I'm back with another tutorial, this time over mixing hip-hop vocals and setting up an auto-tune. I would like to invite you to visit my website, theaveragejoseph.com. I have tutorials on there over mixing and mastering, and I'll be adding tutorials frequently, so a lot of different subjects related to music. Okay, so what we have here is the beat that was imported. It was just a stereo track and several tracks of vocals here. I'll just show you how I did one track, and then it's the same technique applied to the other tracks. So let me let you listen to what it sounds like as the end product.
It's the summer, so you know it's gonna pop on. Girls rockin' bikinis, hella tatted on. I got my shirt off, yeah, I got my shirt on now. Stunning shades, apple bottom with stiletto pump. It's the summertime, I got my shirt off, plus I'm eating good. I'm getting work off, and now it's understood.
Okay, that's the sound we're going to try to achieve. It's pretty simple technique, really. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do to this vocal track is we're going to add a compressor and an equalizer. And I'm going to use the R channel. Okay. We want to put the highs back in it. We don't want that cut out. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut out anything under like 150 just to start out with, because usually on a pop or hip hop track, that's just kind of a good place to start. Not always, but it's a good place to try anyways. Okay, so let's just kind of play this back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to compress it to where it's fairly flat, meaning not much dynamics. So let's go ahead and do that.
It's the summer, so you know it's gonna pop on. Girls rockin' but
Yeah, I just kind of want to show you how much that auto-tune can help. Let me show you what we're starting with, just so you can see how much improvement there really is.
it's the summer, so you know it's gonna pop on. Girls rockin' bikinis, hella tatted on. I got my shirt off.
And you can tell the auto-tune really helps a lot in this case anyways. So let's set up an auto-tune. I don't know if you're watching or not, but oops, as I was playing that back, I set this compressor to compress where it just started compressing right here. Shows you how much it's compressing, and it was between 3 and 6. And then after I got that, I cranked the gain up, which will do two things. One, it will bring that overall compressed sound up, and will also apply the tone of this R channel. So whatever plugin you're using, that's where you're going to get your tone from, is the gain. Crank the gain up and it'll put some of that tone in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in an auto-tune. Audio effects, auto-tune. I'm pretty sure you'll know how to do that much if you're on this tutorial. Okay. Now you'll notice the auto-tune has to be in a certain key. It has to know what note to tune to, and by selecting the key, you can have it tuned to just the notes that would be in that key or the melody of that key. So the first thing we got to do is figure out what key this is in. So let's figure that out right quick. I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to go over to the piano and figure out what key it is.
It's the summer, so you know it's gonna pop on. Girls rockin' but
And it is in A flat. So we're going to set this key to A flat. Okay. Now it still is only tuning to a chromatic type scale, if you click this set major right here, you notice that it grays out certain keys. It grays out the ones that it cannot, or that aren't the right note for this key. If you were to do set minor, then it's a different set of notes because it's in a minor key. So let's go back to set major. Now, there's just a few tools that you're going to need for this. The first one is the retune. It's probably the most important tool. As you speed it up or slow it down, if you do 0, it's going to tune the note just immediately. If you do slow, you're probably not going to hear it tune much at all. So that makes sense, right? For this hip-hop type vocals, we're going to do as fast as it will tune. And everything else can stay the same for this. We might want to select this and put it on a different voice depending on what you have recorded. But that's all we need set on the auto-tune to make a hip-hop vocal sound right. So let's close out of there and let's listen to that track again.
It's the summer sun, you know it's gonna pop on. Girls rockin' but
Much better. Okay, now when you're recording hip-hop vocals, it's almost mandatory that you double the main vocal. So what we did was we just had him sing the exact same thing twice. Or I say sing, but okay.
it's the summer sun, you know it's gonna pop on. Girls rockin' bikinis, hella tatted up.
And that's what it sounds like once the track is doubled. Just gives it a lot more produced, finished sound. And you'll notice here these same effects, the R channel and the auto-tune, are applied to this track as well. Okay, now here is our lead vocal channel, or the, not lead vocal, but the verses. I'm going to unmute that so we can hear it. I've got the same effects applied to that. Looks like I've cut about at the same place. It's compressed. It's not quite as compressed as the chorus. Mainly, when I double a track, I want to compress it a lot and have them both just kind of riding side by side, pretty much compressed to the max. Pretty much, not completely. For a lead vocal, I don't go that far. Just compress it a little bit. I'll play it back and you can see it compressed on here.
It's the summertime, I got my shirt off, plus I'm eating good. I'm getting work off and now it's understood.
And that just kind of gives it a little more in-your-face sound since it's not doubled. And you'll notice here I have a send right here going to a stereo delay. That delay is right here down in my buses. I've got it right here. And I've got this super tap set on vocal exciter. That preset works awesome for rap vocals. If you don't have that preset, it's just 6 milliseconds and 13 milliseconds in in the left channel and then 13 in the right channel. It's a stereo effect. That just gives it a really wide sound here. I'm going to disable it and play it, and then I'm going to enable it about the second phrase in. And you can see how it just takes the lead vocal and kind of just widens it out and really makes it stand out in the front.
It's the summertime, I got my shirt off, plus I'm eating good. I'm getting work off and now it's understood that I'm a big dog and I'm ballin' every day.
And that's a very popular effect for hip hop and rap. That vocal exciter delay it's really nice for making your vocals stand right out there in the front, sound big. You'll notice here I have, these aren't labeled, I should have labeled them especially for this tutorial, but this track 6 is the vocal just kind of ad-libs and echoes and stuff like that. I've got the same setup on that, an auto-tune and an R channel. And I also have a bus here that's going to auxiliary 3, which is right here, which has another super tap. And I've got the, if you don't know how to use the delay, you set the tempo to whatever the tempo of the song is, in this case 144. And then you can set the timing of the delay. Basically, 2 beats after he says it, it's going to repeat, and then 4 beats after he says it, it's going to repeat. So it is echoing in time with the music. A delay is a very important tool in getting your music to sound complete and finished. So what this is going to do is, on his ad-libs here, it's just going to kind of drag them out and fill in the voids. So I'll let you listen to it without it for just a few seconds, and then I'll enable it and you can hear it.
It's the summertime, I got my shirt off, plus I'm eating good. I'm getting work off, and now it's understood that I'm a big dog and I'm ballin' every day like the Los Angeles Lakers. Confetti make it rain, cause I'm the champion. I'm bringing major pain, there's no one better than that other man, and I'm that other man. So raise my hand.
And there you have it. There's just one more ad-lib here, and the same setup on it. So just pointers on hip-hop vocals. Compress, equalize, auto-tune if need be, if it's that type of song. Also play around with the delay, stereo delay, to try to get a nice vocal exciter type effect, which just widens it out. And remember just to always play around, and when it sounds right, you got it. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.